Multiplying fractions with cross-canceling. Let's look at number 1 right here. So 4 over 5 times 5 over 9. Remember, when you're multiplying, you can change the order of the factors and it doesn't matter. So 4 times 5 over 5 times 9. And then these can be flip-flopped again. That's called the commutative property. So I'm going to change the order. 4 times 5 over 9 times 5. And now separate those again. Okay, this 5 over 5 equals 1. So we can cross those out and say they equal 1. Now 4 times 1 is 4. And 9 times 1 is 9. So to make that a little shorter, all you need to do is cross out the 5's and put a 1 right there, a 1 right there, and then multiply straight across. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 9 is 9. Okay, so let's look at problem 2 and be a little bit faster here. Do 7 and 5 have a common factor other than 1? 7 times 1 and 5 is 5 times 1. There's no common factor, so 7 and 5 won't cancel at all. Do 4 and 9 have a common factor? 4 and 1. 3 and 3. Factors of 4 are also 2 and 2. Do 4 and 9 have a common factor? No. So when there is no common factor, it means no cross-canceling. So this just needs to be multiplied straight across. 7 times 4 is 28, and 9 times 5 is 45. Problem 3, you can simplify the 2 and the 4. Let's make this a little bit larger. Problem 3, we can simplify before we multiply. So the 2 and the 4, that can be made into a 1 and a 2, so that's 1/2. The 3 and the 6 can also be made into 1/2. 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. Okay, look at 3 and 6. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then 4 and 4, divide them both by 4, and you get 1 and 1. Let's make that a little bit neater. So cross off the 3 means you divide by 3 and put a 1. And then cross off the 6, divide by 3, and you get 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Remember, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, cross-cancel if you can. Num num, den den, cross-cancel if you can. In this problem, can we cross-cancel the 5 and the 6? No. How about the 3 and the 9? 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now multiply straight across. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 6 is 18. 5 over 18. Simplify 4 and 6. Divide both sides by 2. And you get 2 over 3. Now, look at this 3 and this 3. Cross-cancel those. You get 1 here and 1 here. And now this is not part of the problem anymore. So 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5, 2/5. Simplify 4/8 to 1/2. Multiply straight across and you get 3. 2 times 5 is 10. Done. Simplify the 2 and the 6 to 1/3. Simplify the 3 and the 9 to 1/3. Multiply straight across and you get 1/9. 3 and 4, no canceling. 3 and 10, no canceling. So this just needs to be multiplied. 9/40. Simplify the 2 and the 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 10 is 20.